Welcome, all you Scorpios, to your July monthly reading, and we've been focusing in on chakras each month, starting all the way back in January. So we are up to the 7th chakra of the standard 7 chakras that are well known, and we are up to the Crown Chakra, which is what all this purple is here for, all this amethyst. So we are going to be looking at, since we're focusing on the Crown Chakra, how can I connect higher is what we're asking. Now, for those of you that are new to my channel, I take a tarot deck each month and I split up the major arcana from the 4 suits of the minor arcana. In the major arcana, this represents like the general energies that the creator wants you to know for the month. And since we are focusing on the chakras, like we said, this is going to be looking at what energies the creator wants you to know around connecting higher. So connecting to the higher spiritual realms, connecting to your higher self, etc. So let me just give these a little mix here, and we will see. For our Scorpios, what would you like them to know for the month of July? What energies regarding connecting to their higher self? Okay, you actually get 2. And then we're also going to pull a card here from the Universe Has Your Back deck and see what other message to add into those. Do one more shuffle here. All right, so for our Scorpios, what else? Okay, there we go. So we'll start off, since this one made itself known here. Beautiful card. And this one says, true healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. So not resisting your emotions, not pushing them down into your subconscious and keeping them there, but allowing yourself to feel and allowing emotion to flow is what helps you connect higher. And that makes total sense. We'll also dig more in here. Yeah. So then you have the Tower card, which, don't be scared about this. This just means that something is being removed out of your life for you to make space for new things. You know, you kind of look at this as there's a condemned home somewhere that's not livable. And in order for you to put that land to use, that place in your heart to use, things are being cleared out of it to make space for new things. And let's see what else we have here. Yep, and here you have the moon. So perfect. This is the moon, helps you connect to like your subconscious. This is all about your emotions that we were talking about here. So the moon allows you to connect and understand your emotions. You can even see, you know, out of here, out of the depths of the subconscious, something's crawling out. And that's good. This is happening for you because this is part of your path to understand, you know, some emotions that have been in the depths of your subconscious for a long time, and it now is the time for it to unfold for you so that you can make space for something higher, more bright, like the sun in this case. So I love where this is headed so far, and we're going to move into the 4 suits of the minor arcana. And the 4 suits of the minor arcana represent 4 different areas of the human experience. And we'll start off with the wands suit, which is the fire element. And the fire element represents like your passions, your drive, your inspiration. It's your overall energy. It can be your spiritual energy as well. So we're going to zero in on that piece. And this is like, what does your spiritual adventure look like during the month of July? So let me just shuffle those up a little more. All right. So for our Scorpios, what do you want them to know about their spiritual adventure in July? Okay, they do want this one right here. And you have the 5 of Wands. So there is this change of energy that's happening, change in your spiritual energy. 5s are all about seeing things from a different perspective. And you can kind of see how this starts off looking like a conflict. Like, I always have this little kung fu movie that plays in my head with this card where they're all battling each other out. And you're like, oh my God, they're trying to kill one another. And they are just going at it. And you hear all the, you know, their stabs are hitting one another. And sometimes they're bleeding. And it eventually gets gets down to one person is barely standing in the middle, and the other four are exhausted, laying on the ground, and you're like, oh my God, what's going to happen next? Is he going to kill him? What's happening? What's going to happen? And then, lo and behold, they all start laughing, and you're like, what is going on here? And they put their staves away, help each other up, and then they just buddy walk arm in arm, going back down this path to the monastery, where they catch a meal at the meal hall. And then you realize, oh wow, what we thought was this conflict of fear of individuals trying to hurt one another, you realize it was this interaction of love, where brothers and sisters were helping each other improve their skills by battling with one another and going through that training exercise. So you do have this transformation of this energy that's happening here, and this is where that healing is occurring, because you're beginning to see things from a different perspective. We'll dig more in here through these Return of Spirit Oracle, and we'll just see what else they want you to know about your spiritual adventure here. All right, so what else for our Scorpios, please? Nope, they said none of those. Okay, that is the one right there. And you have Recognition. Beautiful, bright card here. We'll put this over here. And I love what Cheryl Lee Harnish, how she says these things, open right up to it. So we'll read this one. And it says, it is important that we each feel recognized and seen for our hard work and unique contributions we make to this world. That is why this recognition card has come to you today. The universe does see you and all that you do. You're being given the recognition, the love, and the support which you deserve. This card can also come when we're about to receive recognition in the physical world as well. You could be receiving an award, an honor, or a mention. This could be at work or with a community or a social group. This can also be on a smaller scale in a more personal way. Either way, you're being seen, recognized, and honored for what you do. Whatever form it comes in, just remember that Spirit speaks to us through the physical world and through the mouths of others. Whether you're just beginning or already working on a project or an idea, be aware that the actions you take now could lead you to being recognized publicly. This could be on a small scale or with the public at large. Either way, your current efforts will be recognized for the future. No matter what it is you do or how well you feel you're doing it, Spirit is giving you a cosmic pat on the back. You've done well. Now just allow yourself to really take that in. Good job, you! With the empowerment you gain in feeling recognized and appreciated, you will then be given the opportunity to begin to pay it forward. Every time someone you encounter does something which impresses you, be sure to tell them. Not only will you completely make their day, but you'll be surprised how good it will make you feel as well. So a lot of information there, and I really feel that you will be recognized and get this like I said, messages and stuff from the physical outside world. You're going to get this like these messages from people that are telling that they recognize this energy change within you, that you don't seem so easy to jump into conflict like like Scorpions, right? Scorpios start out as Scorpions. Something scares them, jam, that tail, and you can take someone out, right? But you are also the masters of transformation and movement upward, because you move from a scorpion to a snake to an eagle to a phoenix. And so you are going through one of these transformations, and people will recognize you from the physical world. But like more importantly, in the whole scheme of things, the spirit realm is acknowledging all the inner work that you have been doing for so long, and that this next step that you're moving into with this ending a new beginning that's coming in, this new transformation as this tower burns down for you, allowing you to give space to build this new thing coming in. All this emotional work that you have been doing, they're recognizing and patting you on the back for that, because that's allowed you to be ready for this movement in July. We're also moving into this next suit, which is the outside world. So we'll kind of see some of the stuff that comes because of this from the outside world. But the Pentacles suit, the earth element, this is the only thing that has to do with the outside world. We talked about your inner energy. We'll talk about your mind. We'll talk about your emotions. So all that's inside. This is the only thing that's about the outside world. So this is all the people that are on stage with you, all the props that are out there, including your body and your possessions and everything else. So this is what the creator wants you to know about your physical adventure with connecting higher during the month of July. So for our Scorpios, what else would you like them to know, please, about their physical adventure? All right, and I want you to have these two here. And you start off, yep, Queen of Pentacles. So Mother Luna here, the moon is very much the mother energy. It's nurturing energy. And so is the Queen of Pentacles. So this is definitely saying this is about taking time for you, making sure you are giving yourself love, nurturing yourself. It's also about new beginnings. She's usually pregnant in a lot of these too, where she's giving birth. They usually have, there's a white, I mean, it's a light rabbit, but it's all about new birth, new seasons, things coming to fruition, new starts, which we already knew about this Tower card here. And then you have the Knight of Pentacles. Yep. So Knight of Pentacles is movement. And, there's like a patience card with this too. And I know that's like a cuss word for some people, saying patience. But this is like basically saying that the world, the outside world has seasons. Like the moon has cycles, the outside world has all the seasons. And so it has a season for things to, like winter that comes in and things die. But that allows for spring for things, and summer for things to grow, and fall for harvest. And it all repeats. The Knight of Pentacles basically, one piece of it tells you that be patient with the outside world, because it takes time for it to catch up with your insides, because we change from the inside out, not the outside in. So you'll have a lot of lickety-split stuff, your energy changing, your mental stuff changing, your emotional stuff changing, and the physical world taking its good old time to catch up. So just know that. Also, Pentacles is about your worth, and you can see here how she's grasping onto this. The Ace of Pentacles that she has in her hand, which the Knight is in pursuit of, the quest for, is about your worth and how you define your worth based on the outside world. And so there is this quest, because all knights have quests. It's what knights do. This is your search and your pursuit. I really feel like all this emotional work you do now is helping you understand your trueness of who you really are, the powerfulness of who you really are, as you're looking through and diving deep with this moon energy here, with this removing things and allowing new things to replace those old ways of thinking, those old emotional memories and stuff. You do grasp your wholeness and your completeness, and I'm sure we'll find more about that in these next cards and where that's coming from. But just know that this is definitely a harvest and abundance card. This is definitely movement. It's slower movement than the other knights in the deck, but you are definitely having this movement in your worth and your understanding of your worth. We're also going to pull a card here from these Angels and Ancestors Oracle and see what else they want you to know. That's your physical adventure here. But I love this. All right, so for our Scorpios, what else do you want them to know about their physical adventure, please? Okay, that one right there. And you've got the Magic Guardian. And it says, unlock the magic within. Yeah, so this is this adventure of unlocking this beautiful, what they call magic, which I always say magic is the essence of the unconditional love of the heavenly realms. You know, that's that connection. So I love this. Let's see what the Magic Guardian brings in for you, though. It says, stop looking outside of yourself and recognize that you have incredible power within. Magic, with a K, is the energy of the universe that allows you to manifest and create through the direction and power of your will. It changes according to your frequency. The Magic Guardian is a representation of the angel of magic who helps you direct your will to bring something into creation. She is the angel who swirls around shamans and wise ones when they are calling on the energy of magic to help them manifest something that will be healing and supportive of their path. She's the angel of all magic that is directed for the highest good of whoever is working with it. And the extended message for this is that you are the magic. You are the answer. You have it all within you. If you've been searching for an answer or a reason to focus, recognize that all that you are looking for is already within you. You are a powerful and magical person with the capacity to direct your intentions and will your desires into being. But your power can only be powerful when you own it. So take time to acknowledge it. Your ability to dedicate yourself to a goal and make it happen is a real gift that you are being guided to recognize now. And I really love when this was talking about that your energy, that magic is the energy of the universe that allows you to manifest and create through the direction and power of your will, and it all changes according to your frequency. And the frequency is like your attitude, right? It's the energy at which you're focusing on and where you're at. So when we're in fear, we're at a lower vibrational, we're in chaos, we're feeling out of control, and all those lovely emotions that are tied to fear. But when we purposely raise our vibration and our frequency to that of the spirit realm, that's when we focus on unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace. And with this diving deep into these emotions, it's like replacing, and I don't know why they're showing me this, but roll with me here. It's the Light Bright set. I don't know if I'm aging myself with that, even if they have them these days, but it was like this little thing, had a light, and you'd put a dark piece of paper on it, and you'd poke through these little light bulbs, and you'd make designs. Well, I'm showing like there's this, they have all these dark little light bulbs in it, and you're taking one away and you're replacing a bright light with it. You're taking another one away and you're replacing a bright light. So you're changing the frequency, you're changing the picture of your life as you've been working on replacing old memories and old emotions that were connected to the lower vibration and replacing them with higher vibration as you're integrating and you're working with those emotions, all the stuff that's programs that are running underneath the surface in your subconscious. So I'm sure we'll get more into this. We're going to move into the next suit, which is the air element, and it's your sword suit. And this is, of course, your mentalness. So it's your thoughts and your beliefs and your mindsets, your attitudes, your expectations. So this will be your mental adventure during the month of July. So mix these up a little more. There we go. All right, so for our Scorpios, what would you like them to know about their mental adventure in July, please? Okay, they do want to that one. Wow, that one. And they do want to give you 3. So you have a lot on your mental side here going on. So, and they actually want me to go ahead and pull the numerology card while we're at it. This will also be about your mental adventure. I normally wait, but you know, when they prompt you to do it, you just listen. So what else do you want Scorpio to know? Okay. Yeah, they want me to read this card first and then clarify with these 3 cards. So that's kind of different. And they do want this one right here. So they're like spicing it up here for you. Yep. And you have nature. Card number 74. So you have Mother Nature, Mother Nurture here, and you have the moon and this connection here. So green energy, of course, that's the heart chakra, the physical heart chakra. So this is a great, nurturing card to pop up here for your mind. So this card indicates a need to spend quality time in nature. Nature has the ability to heal and replenish you when you're feeling tired, anxious, or depressed. Even a 10-minute walk outside will help revitalize, balance, and ground you. When you merge your energy with Mother Earth, you enhance your connection to the divine. So in addition to this connection to your emotions, another thing you can do to help you connect higher is by spending time out in nature, getting away from all these things that are going on in your mind. Perhaps you've been spending too much time inside or around computers and electrical devices. Maybe you're feeling stressed, indecisive, or confused. This card coming into your reading is basically encouraging you to improve your mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being by walking along a beach or in a garden or a park, hiking through a forest, the bush, mountains, or desert, swimming in an ocean, a river, a lake, or a stream, taking a trip to the wilderness or countryside, going camping or horseback riding, gardening or having a picnic, lying in the sun, walking in the rain, or playing in the snow, or reading under a tree. When you align yourself with Mother Nature, you align yourself with Source, with Creator, with God, and this is a very powerful way to raise your vibration. Shut up. So we talked about raising your vibration. Here's another way that you can raise your vibration through your mental experience, getting out into Mother Nature. So, yep, because here you have the 3 of Swords. This is what I call the expectations card. You can see all these 3 swords that are stuck into the heart here. This is what causes us pain. This is what causes us suffering. It's all based on the disappointment, because all those expectations are all those thoughts and those beliefs, and this is the mind, of course. This is all those thoughts and those beliefs that we've developed and conditioned over time. And each one of these swords represents something. One sword represents relationships, and that can be, romantic or family, friends, work peers, school peers, even for babies, feather babies, relationships. The other one, second sword, is like circumstances. So like your job, your education, your social status, just situations that you can get in your life. And the third sword is things, our bodies, our possessions, our bank accounts. All 3 of those things are unstable and they are disappointing eventually. And I say that not because I'm bitter, just I'm experienced, and just like I said, roll with me on this one too. Relationships are unstable and disappointing because people change, people pass away, so they eventually will make us feel that way because they're temporary, right? Situations never stay the same. And of course, things in our bodies, they break down, they deteriorate, they burn down, or they're stolen. So eventually, things on the outside world will make us feel that way. They will make us feel disappointed. And it's all designed on purpose for a purpose, because they all point us back to our own heart where we find those things. Let's see what else they have here too. Yeah. And here you go in the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is very powerful with this because the Ace of Swords does two things. One, it allows you to connect to the capital T truths of the higher realm. So you're able to connect, like get out into nature. These are all the truths, the capital T truths that are rooted in unconditional love and those things of the higher realms. It also, the second thing, it gives you the ability to slice away and cut away at these small T truths that no longer serve you. They served you for a time to allow you to feel that disappointment, feel all those emotions that are connected to fear because of it. But you are ready. That's what spawned all these emotions that you're looking in here. We have these beliefs of how things should be, supposed to be, need to be, have to be, must be, and they didn't turn out that way. So we had this pain, the suffering that happened because of our beliefs around things. But here's the Ace of Swords to help set it free. It's going to help you remove these things. Yeah. Like this. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is called the Nightmare card or the Insomnia card because all of these little expectations, all these thoughts and these beliefs that we've been trying to have come true in the outside world, all this stuff that we've been investing so much energy in to try to make it happen, well, we've been losing sleep over it and having nightmares about it because we're so stressed about it. The 9 is a great number, though, because the 9 is about finding this inner journey that we have. And the 9 is like the Hermit card in the Major Arcana, which is about, it shows a hermit with a little lantern that has a star in it. That star is your higher self, and it helps you guide your path through finding that inner wisdom, finding that higher wisdom. Well, so this 9 is about you finding this awareness around your thoughts and beliefs on the inside. And this Ace of Swords, we're going to put it right underneath here, is what is cutting away these thoughts and these beliefs that you've been losing sleep over. All that emotion that has been triggered by these is what you're looking into. So getting out into nature helps you wrap your head around these things. That allows you to see a different perspective. It's like you get out into you got into a mountain somewhere and you look down. Like I live in Colorado Springs, and within 20 minutes I can be up on a high mountain looking down at the city and be going, wow, different perspective. Everything seems so small when you're at that higher place. And that's kind of what's coming in with this. And I'm just going to kind of slide these under this nature card because I want that nature card to be seen. And then we're going to move into the final suit, which is the water element, and that is the cup suit. This is your emotions. So this, of course, is your element, Scorpios. You are water signs. And so this is going to be what the creator wants you to know about your emotional adventure during the month of July. So for our Scorpios, what would you like them to know about their emotional adventure? Okay, they do want that one right there. And you've got, yay, 10 of Cups. Perfect. So this is definitely an emotional fulfillment and emotional abundance. Not only did you find it within yourself, but you're like a cup that is filling up and overflowing. So this is definitely telling me that you have done the work. And it's almost like at the beginning of the month is when these things start getting removed. You really go crazy with this Ace of Swords, just cutting away these thoughts and these beliefs, which help you process and integrate these emotions that were you had beliefs around. And with these new beliefs, you're replacing and transforming the old emotions into something new, which allows you to make this wholeness and this completeness just kind of explode like this giant rainbow here. It's like the storm that you had, and now the rainbow has come out. We're also going to pull a card here from the Elemental Oracle and see what else they want you to know about your emotional adventure. And since this is the last Oracle card that I'm pulling for the reading, it can also be like a wild card, and it can be whatever else the creator wants you to know about your month of July. And about connecting higher, of course. All right, so for our Scorpios, what's your... Okay. Don't even have to finish my thought there. Yep, they've got snow. Beautiful card. And that is silence. And, we talked about winter coming, and this change that's happening with something ends and allows something to begin. It's card number 34, in case that's a number that means anything to you. It also adds up to the number 7, which is July. This is allow yourself to soften. Don't speak just for the sake of it. You do not need to issue an opinion on everything. Choose your words carefully. Sometimes observing is the best way to gain information and trust. To me, the author, snow always equals silence. When it snows, the environmental sound is dulled and muffled. There is a sense of quiet and contemplation if you allow yourself the time to be out in the snow with few people around. There are few environments in modern life that offer such quiet, like nature. So definitely, and then we mentioned the card number 9 as well, about the hermit, taking time out, getting to where it's quiet and muffled. So that is coming into this. And then once snow crystals form in the atmosphere, they grow by absorbing surrounding water droplets. Water sign, right? When a snowflake hits the ground, it melts slightly and assimilates depending on temperature, structure, and snow forms on the ground. Mountainous areas at altitude are likely to produce snow that is called relief snowfall. It is caused when masses of air pushed by wind are forced up the side of an elevated formation. The lifting of air up the side of a mountain or a range results in adiabatic. It's Adiabatic. I probably murdered that. My apologies. But it results in that kind of cooling and the resulting precipitation needed for snow. Snow forecasts are an important aspect of living in snowy areas, as large dumps affect everything from transport to agriculture. Skiing, snowshoeing, and snowboarding are all extremely popular activities to do in the snow. It was believed the Norse god Ullr, murdered that too, Ullr, invented skiing so man could get around more easily to hunt and travel, and he is still honored for his invention. One Norwegian ski team had a Ullr symbol on their uniforms during the Winter Olympics. So it is true that each snow crystal is unique, although scientists have found through microphotography they tend to correspond to around 80 specific shapes and sizes. Wow, I did not know that. So emotions are unique, but they tend to correspond to certain emotions. There's no new emotion under the sun, but this is like these emotions that you're looking at. And the element of this card is actually water, which is so perfect for all this, right? So I love this, that the snow coming in here, that quietness, that getting away from it, the understanding of your emotions is such the thing that's going to be connecting you to the higher realms. And your final card, or cards we're going to pull, are from the Star Seed deck here. And this is just going to be whatever else the creator would like you to know for your final messages for the month of July. So for our Scorpios, what's your final messages for them, please? Okay. What else? Okay, do you want that one? Okay. What else? Whoa, okay. Okay, they said just these three. That one went flying. So the first one you have is observation. That one says expand your consciousness by observing the divine matrix of life. And I kind of feel like that's getting out away from all and seeing things from a different perspective here. And then you also have no limitations. That says you are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. And I love that too. And then your final card here is the blue star. that says, follow the light of your inner compass, the blue star. It will lead you to the truth that resides within your soul. So perfect for this final one here, which is all about this diving into your subconscious, this ending and new beginnings that are coming, and this connection to these emotions, allowing yourself to feel emotions, allowing yourself to integrate them. It's an amazing, amazing process. And there's actually a book that I'm reading right now that is so in line with all this. It's called The Presence, Presence, not presents like Christmas presents, but being present. So it's called The Presence Process by Michael, actually I have it right here, by Michael Brown. So if you want to see a picture of it, my little highlighter. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I highlight. But it's an amazing book that helps with integrating our emotions. So they wanted me to share that with you. So there you go. And I'll probably even just link it in the description box below too, if you want to check that out. So I love this message for you. What a beautiful way to connect to the higher realms by connecting to your emotions and allowing yourself to feel this and getting out into nature. And if you are looking for even more messages of love from above, in addition to these monthly readings, I also put out weekly energy updates for each zodiac sign and a few other types of videos throughout the month. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when they become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, also click the subscribe button, and that gives you access to the notification bell. When you go in there, if you select the all option, then you'll be notified of any new videos that come out on this channel. And also doing those things helps spread the love, and it helps my channel grow in a significant way, because when you like a video, you share a video, you comment on a video, and especially if you subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy happy it wants to share the videos of this channel with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things, I am definitely grateful for that. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box below. All right, beautiful Scorpions, as you go through this amazing month of July, please know every second of every day of your life, you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things, and of course, I love you too. You have an amazing month, but I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.